evening. Maybe you can hear some screaming guitars in the background. The guy who's doing that noise is Philip Sayce, killer guitar player from LA. And guess what? I was just with him backstage. Where are the photos? Okay. No. Zuletzt gesichert, Mediathek. Here we go. Hey guys, this is Philip Sayce, and we are here backstage with his band. And he's just shortly before going on stage.
Just warming up. I'm hanging out with this guitar legend here. How about it for Thomas? This guy's amazing.
Oh man, you are amazing. I will check out your set very soon.
Okay, my friend.
Yeah, and this is your first Guitar Summit, right?
I think so. Yeah. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah. Man, Philip Sayce.
Thanks, Thomas.
Big pleasure. Hey guys. So, and guess what? On the way back to the booth. So, guess who this is? Chris Buck.
I've seen every guitar ever made, I think, in the past 2 days.
Will you join in the jam tonight?
I am, yes.
Me too.
Awesome. What are you playing?
Well, my guitar last time.
Yeah.
No.
I remember I played your Strat. I saw a photo popped up on Facebook the other day of me playing your white Strat. It was a fucking cool guitar.
And then, you know how that happened? I mean, it's like I was the band leader.
Yeah.
And the Guitar Summit guy came to me and said, you know, we have this fantastic player from the UK, and nobody knew. The Guitar Summit guys didn't know you by then. I didn't know you by then, and I had nothing, and I just handed over my Strat to you.
I really appreciate you pulling me up for a jam. That was a lot of fun. That was. What year was that? That was before COVID?
Yeah, it was before COVID. I think it was 2018 or 19.
Yeah, I mean, life is split into before COVID and after COVID.
Absolutely.
In my mind.
Yeah.
So, well, thank you, man. I still really appreciate that. That was a lot of fun.
Well, it was fun. It was great. And I'm so happy for you being here back, you know, with your band.
Absolutely, yeah. They've flown home now, so they've abandoned me. So I'm left in Germany to my own devices.
Did you play with your band last night, or when was it?
Yeah, last night.
Yeah,
so,
okay, I saw that in the schedule.
It's good. It's it can be a tough crowd to play into a room full of guitar players. It's a bit terrifying. Because most of them in the room are probably better than I am.
There's no better, exactly. We are all different. Yeah. So the great thing at Guitar Summit is I bump into literally every great guitar player that I know, and I know a lot of them, and some of them know me, and it's so cool to see these guys coming to Germany. And well, just shortly before that, there was Stephen Fryette sending me this picture here. I'm at your booth, where are you? And then I went down and we talked, and you know, Fryette Power Station, everybody knows the Fryette Power Station, and yeah, what a nice guy. And you know, just the amount of people that I met, I talked with Trevor Wilkinson, I talked with the Chinese from X-Wife, and they invited me for the NAMM show to have a spot on their booth so I can play real music on their headphone stage. And now maybe I give you some things from here where we are now. Actually, this is officially not allowed. We are still here at the exhibition in front of our booth, and all the other guys have to leave. In the background, the door of the Mozart Saal is open, so we have a little background music coming here. But the days so far are just unbelievable. Maybe I go backwards from what I experienced today. And here's the next YouTuber, Andy Ferris. Come on. I'm doing a live stream.
Are you?
Yeah, look at just show me. He looks like the Putzfrau, like the
Kaffee? Schwarz oder mit Milch?
Schwarz mit Milch, bitte. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Andy Ferris, one of the greatest YouTubers.
You're too kind.
Yeah. And where are you going to?
The hotel.
You are.
To have a lie down and a cry.
Okay, good.
But I can stick around for a minute if you like.
Yeah. Hey, what is the highlight for you of the show?
It's a great question. I had a great chat with Andy Timmons earlier. I'm a big fan of his guitar playing and as a person. That was amazing.
Yep.
I hear there's this thing called the Amp X?
By
I
some...
mean, I know it's ready, available now, isn't it, right? Is that true?
Not really yet, but I had, okay, 2 comments here. I had Andy Timmons joining in with me on my own headphone stage as a surprise guest.
Awesome.
Awesome. We will show this in my next episode. And about the MX, I had the Studio Reds, and they booked a room over there. And Paul, and I brought a real cabinet because he's, on this floor everything is quiet. And we plugged it into a real speaker, watched the next Studio Reds because we literally were crying. Yeah.
Emotional.
Yeah, it was so good.
Wow, I'm really happy for you. I mean, I tried it at NAMM. You remember that year that you said it was coming out?
Yeah, well, I say it every year.
Yeah.
And it was like, I went through it and I played my Strat and things like that, and then, and they asked me about how is your Marshall and the Vox and some stuff, and then we ended up with that Dumble amp, and then, they were playing it themselves, and then there was a moment of shock. It's like really the tone hits us all.
Wow.
So this was my highlight of today, actually.
That's your highlight.
And of course Andy Timmons. Hey, So have you seen gear-wise? What have you seen?
When you've been around gear so long,
Yeah.
and it takes something really special to surprise you.
Yeah.
And because I get to play so many things, often it's like, oh, that's great, it reminds me of this, it reminds me of that, and it's just like, this is a better version of this, or this is a worse version of that. I played an acoustic guitar that has the sound hole is on top, which in itself is not new.
I know where they cut the edge,
cut the edge.
and I saw that guitar.
It's by Nova Guitars.
Okay.
It had bass frequencies coming out,
That you
pleasant bass frequencies
Yeah.
that I've never heard before
Wow.
in an acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
It's just never gone that deep and in a pleasurable way.
Yeah.
It absolutely blew my mind, and I gave it to I went, you've got to come and try this, and everyone really loved it, and it looked really weird. Because,
Yeah. I saw that cut off.
But tonally,
it was
as the
thing.
player, you got this beautiful sound coming at you. I genuinely was surprised, and that doesn't happen very often. Yeah.
Yeah, and Andy Ferris is doing gear demos for your living, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I'm doing.
we're talking to somebody who is connected to gear professionally every day, and this goes back years. And I
I'm in
know.
my 10th year. I've been doing it 9 years. I'm in the 10th year of operating the channel.
Yeah, and you have seen a lot. I have seen
a lot. Yeah, I've been almost everywhere,
Sure.
and I still love it.
Yeah, same here. I'm in the business a lot longer because I'm old, but I don't care because we just had a discussion with the gentleman behind the camera who is way younger, but my feet don't hurt yet because how many shows I have done. If I put all my stickers of Musikmesse, NAMM shows, and whatever, I can
Piling them meters high.
Yeah. That's the thing. But anyway, that build up the muscle. It's like muscle memory for trade shows. I'm still in trade show. I don't have much sleep here. It's like last night was a nightmare because the day when I came here was already 6 in the morning because we were working on the MX as usual. But this year we were the latest ever. The year before it was 4 a.m. in the morning. Arrived at the hotel. This was 6 a.m. in the morning, and then I went to bed and I had a cozy 2 hours of sleep, and then I went to the bathroom, had my breakfast, went on the show, and tried to smile. And this night I was super clever. I went to the bed early, but then the air conditioning started, and I was close. A very nice hotel, but the air condition had like a 50 cycle hum frequency, which makes me allergic. If it would be 70 hertz, I probably would have slept, but it was like correct 50 hertz. And I went to the night guide at the hotel, and I asked for a different room, and they gave me the best room on the 5th floor with an overview over the water tower. I don't mind that, but I was awake then, and then of course I going through some whatever emails and social media, and there's another 2 hours of non-sleeping. Well, so that was another night. But you know, I have seen so many great things today. So I don't, you know, the surprise guest was Andy Timmers. I was hoping for that.
Yeah.
We had to switch the role. Then there was a young guy from Hamburg, 14 only.
No.
Rudi Beirut, killer player. There. I had hardware with, here actually we are on the booth. Yeah. This Gerhard Schwarz with yeah. Oh, just too good. And then, you know, I met Stephen Fryette downstairs. I met Trevor Wilkinson. I met everybody. Yeah.
Good.
So, well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Andy Ferris. Check out his YouTube channel. Who is calling? Wait a minute. Klopp, Mann. Andreas, what's up?
Thomas, wir hatten noch keine Gelegenheit, vernünftig zu reden.
Das geht gerade nicht. Ich bin im Livestream.
Kommst du im Livestream, dann grüß mal alle Menschen schön.
Ja.
Und dann melde ich nachher mal, dass wir vielleicht. Machst du heute Abend noch was?
Ich spiele heute Abend noch im Konzert. Nein?
Achso, alles klar, dann komm ich nachher dahin.
Okay, super. Bis später. Tschüss. So. Andreas.
It never stops, right?
Yeah, well, it never stops, but it's cool.
It is cool.
Yeah, it's cool. And this is Philip Sayce, by the way.
I recognized his playing. I only
Yeah.
heard him at NAMM for the first time.
Yeah.
He was at the PRS show. And I walked into the PRS 40th birthday thing, I'm like, who the hell is playing that?
Yeah.
And then I heard it again tonight, I'm like, I know who that is. That's Philip Sayce.
Yeah.
What a monster.
Absolutely. I have seen posters of him in my hometown even like 10 years ago. He toured Germany in small pubs. And
He did the same in Austria, and
Yeah.
I missed it. He was at Klangfarbe, and I missed it. And now, what a player. Like,
Yeah.
genuinely inspires me.
Yeah. I mean,
Talks through the guitar.
and he's got a fire.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a blues fire player to me. And a very, very nice guy. I had a quick hang with him backstage before he went on stage.
Cool.
And yeah, and what I found even cooler, he knew me. He knew me. We never met before, but he said, "Oh, Thomas, it's you." You know, oh,
Wow.
cool. How cool is that? Yeah. So I can hear the licks in the background. So cool.
Beautiful.
Gear-wise, can you talk about general trends?
I'm going to have to grab that chair. 'cause
Yeah, we grab you a chair.
I'm not as young as I used to be, but I'll happily sit with you. Gear-wise, yeah, tell me. Or
Yes,
ask me.
today. So what is there any trends that you would see on this show? Or
It's a great question.
Is there any trend reinforced in a way, or is there?
I see less pedals this time. So there's an end of a trend almost.
Yeah, the big pedal boom wave is kind of it's over the peak.
Last Guitar Summit, there were still companies, newish companies,
Yeah.
trying to make their mark. And for better or for worse, they're not here this time. And there are several companies that have done some very clever stuff.
Oh yeah,
And they've made some great things, but they've also done great marketing as well.
yeah,
And they're surviving and thriving.
Mm-hmm.
But whereas there are less, it feels like, I don't want to make an absolute statement,
Yeah.
it feels like there are less of these newcomers that we're trying to make their mark, which is it's kind of sad, but we're saturated with things.
yeah, of course, yeah.
Line 6 releasing the Helix Stadium.
Yeah, which is a huge step in their policy because they were kind of the industry innovators of the modeling process.
Yeah.
I remember back in the days when the AX2 came out, the first modeling combo, and these were the days where modeling was not so good. I mean, they were successful with the Red Bean pod, whatever.
The
it was.
pod, yeah.
But I have one life-changing memory of that digital combo. I was playing in a band called Tactile, and the saxophone player should have played a few guitar rhythm things with us when he's not playing the saxophone. You know, what is he doing on stage? We're not playing. This is an internal joke. Okay, this was close to falling over. Anyway, cameraman.
Nobody died.
Nobody died. Yeah.
I nearly died laughing, but internally.
Internally.
It's okay.
You're okay. You look good.
So the thing about that experience, I was in the rehearsal room with, you know, the full band, you know, classic drum sets, Tamas, Star Classic, and, you know, Ampeg bass amp, and me with my using Kettner amp back then, Triumph Mark I it was. And the saxophone player had that line 6 amp, and I was excited. And so we dialed in the tone. I got rid of all the effects because it was kind of this wishy-washy, I want to impress you sound. And then we had a great sound. And we started with the band playing, and the guy was gone. This was literally, the amp was loud, but the guitar did not cut through.
Right.
It was that bad at the beginning. Different story now, but this is like the first time I experienced, it is a different animal. And
You can't treat it the same as other ways of amplifying guitar.
Yeah. So, you know, you have to, I made a record with plugins. I'm not against digital, but I have to face the facts of what's going on and what to use and how to make it work. You can get very good results with digital modelers and stuff, but there are other rules need to be applied to that.
Yeah.
Which
I got to play it, I got to hear it, I got to record it, we've got a video coming out.
you're talking about the stage.
The Line 6
stage.
Stadium.
Stadium,
The Helix
yeah,
Stadium,
yeah.
yeah. I'm very impressed. It is a next step.
Wow, cool.
It is a next step. I've just realised there's something, I was about to say something that I can't say.
Okay, then don't say.
So I can't say it, but yeah, this is the next step.
And we have seen Quad Cortex as one of the Fender Tone Master, and we have seen, you know,
I think those are the big ones.
the big ones, and then of course there's Fractal Audio, FM9s and things like that. Yeah, I'm a little jealous about these touchscreen operating.
I think it's very useful for a user to be able to do touch screen. But I've been playing since the 90s and I've done this far without one.
Okay, so you're not that keen on.
It's not that I'm not keen, it's that I see it as a bonus thing rather as the main feature for where I would go to something. I definitely need tactile things to touch.
Yeah, that's me too.
I need, like, even the car radio, it bugs me when I have to press sources, Bluetooth. I'm like, give me a switch that does it.
Yeah. Something, even if it's like a micro switch where you just hit something plastic.
Just a little
that,
feedback.
That moves.
Yes.
It's not just like a glass surface like this here. I mean, we get used to the iPhone a lot, but with a different device like a guitar amp, you don't feel like operating it that way.
And I don't think that's a dinosaur view. I just think you're doing something physical.
Yeah.
And it puts me out of that world a little bit.
Yeah.
I will adapt, and if it sounds good,
Yeah.
and I'm like, okay, I wish it had knobs, but it sounds amazing, then fine.
Yeah.
All good. And it does have knobs, it's just that there's a touch screen.
Okay, so you have a video coming out on that when? Next week? Or
I've just got to check the sound on it to make sure that it is representative of what I heard in the room.
Yeah.
Because it's a very sound oriented video, and usually with booth stuff, but we went to you get what you get.
Yeah.
But because this is line out, I'll go back to the hotel room and check that.
Yeah.
Send it to Victor, the editor, who is dealing with my stuff now, doing a great job. And then he'll send it back to me. So I want to get that out in the next week.
Okay. So guys, Andy Ferris doing a hot product. I think many people want to get good information on that product. And of course we probably have seen the Line 6 their own demo, which is fair enough.
Yeah, Paul's done a great job.
Yeah.
He really has.
But it's good to see it from more, neutral people.
Well, to summarize it, I guess,
Yeah.
I said, I don't want to keep this video too long, when I was making it, so I'm not going to comment, I'm just going to play it.
Yeah.
I played for about 5 seconds and started talking about how great it was. So,
Okay.
so that's it.
So Okay.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Do you see any other big trends in the way, like, okay, the pedals kind of
Pedals are declining.
declining?
Yeah, we've covered that.
The modelers are getting to the next level.
Models are getting smaller. I've got a Valitone GP5 on there, which is this super budget thing.
Super budget, yeah.
My goodness, does that sound good?
Yeah.
It doesn't. It shouldn't sound that good for what it is. I went to speak to them because they're here.
Yeah.
And of course, I'd prefer to have other, more real sounding things. This is more than acceptable for doing what I'm doing. Like if I'm doing a guitar, I'm like, oh, this is what it's like on the bridge. This is what it's like on the neck. You hear the differences. You're not after studio reference tones in these sorts of videos.
Right.
It's just the sort of impressions. But yeah, the things are getting smaller when they're digital, and then Line 6, for example, is coming back in with this huge thing, so they have to pack it in, and then you are working with analog, and I think that the trend maybe is positivity.
That's good.
Positivity rather than fear.
Yeah.
There's a lot of positivity at the show.
I felt that too. For me, this kind of gathering of people in these times, political craziness, people are so happy, and I have met so many Americans here, like never before.
Yes.
And they are so happy to see us, to feel the vibe that we have here. Wow. And I was impressed about, a lot of Americans that I haven't seen in Germany for ages. I mean, maybe they have been there at the early days at Musikmesse times, but there was like a big, huge gap. And, maybe last year there were a few, and maybe there was one the year before. And this year, it's the Americans are here, also artist-wise.
Yes.
And artist-wise, who did you bump into today? Is there anything?
I've just been chatting with Joey Landreth.
Oh, fuck. I want to talk to him as well.
Lovely guy.
Yep.
We're going to do something at the Rev booth tomorrow.
I know he's a Rev guy, but he bought an M1 as well.
Well, as Derek from Rev said, the bigger that Joey gets, the bigger that Rev gets.
Of course, yeah. And I mean, the Rev guys are doing great amps,
Yeah.
I have played a lot of them because for me, tube amps still do matter. And I love all the guys that go out and raise the bar on whatever product. And on the tube amp side, it's not so much about features, it's more about let's max out the tone of this one and see that, the purple channel on the 120 is even, and create the exciting. So I see all this is important for the community. And, what do you want to profile if there are no, good amps and new amps like Rev amps, like Friedman amps, like, all the classics and the specialties that excite us. So we need these kind of brands, and I'm happy for any new product that gives inspiration to people. And Rev is doing a good job. Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Rev stuff.
Yeah.
It's just, when something's just simply good, you can say it's just good.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, and so some angle amps are cool. I think I personally like that little Steve Morse, the blue one with the effects built in. Cool product.
Cracking up, absolutely cracking.
Yeah, and I'm connected with the angle guys. We talk business, we help each other in a way, and we are not we are in the same pond, but we don't compete in a way.
It's kind of the same for me when I see other YouTubers, creators.
Yeah.
It's people just want other people to succeed.
Yeah,
and that's definitely what I want.
Yeah,
because if other channels succeed, then more people watch YouTube, I guess, to really put it down to the bones of it.
Yeah.
And the more people that make guitar products that are accessible or inspirational, the more guitar players we have. And the more guitar players we have, the more guitars we have.
Yeah.
And it's this rolling machine, this behemoth of positivity.
Yeah.
And I've met kids here, like, Andy, can I have a photo? I'm like,
Yeah.
absolutely. I'm amazed that you know who I am.
Yeah.
And they're these monster players, like this 14-year-old you were talking about, really.
Yeah.
Just seeing them is so inspirational for me. Like, all right, I need to up my game now because that guy's making me happy, and he's got all these years in front of him.
Yeah. It feels good to see a few young faces here, and for me, the list of artists coming to this show and the way you can experience them, you know, with constant concerts in the big hall, a proper stage with a good sound, with balconies and whatever. It's you know, you
This
can,
show is booming. This not
Yeah.
just this particular year, but the Guitar Summit, the concept, the show.
Yeah.
I always tell people it's my favorite show in Europe,
Yeah.
and it truly is. But it's every year it's just growing and becoming just a better and more fun experience.
Yeah.
And I think every year I'm not going to top it, and then I have more fun the next year. It's great.
Yeah. So let me see what I still on my list to remember. Okay, this was today. Last night I had a quite interesting invitation with Udo Piper, who is a journalist for Guitar and Bass magazine, and he was discussing the future of tube amps. And we were together with Andreas Hecke from Tube Amp Doctor. He is the owner of Tube Amp Doctor.
I was with him last night at the party.
Okay, yes, cool.
Lovely guy.
I know Andreas since 90. We bought many tubes from him when I was with Hughes and Kettner, because tube selecting quality can be an issue, and this is his business. And we talked about the supplies of tubes from Russia, from China, what kind of manufacturers there still are. In China there is a thing that burned down. And Emanuel, there's a stair, a stool. Get yourself a stool. Okay, he's standing all the time, and I don't want to. Yeah. So the thing is,
Going for a run now.
yeah, it's cool. The thing is, it's amazing to see the different angles towards tube amps. And there was Christian Tolle, a German journalist, younger, who plays a Tonex, and we were discussing what is the magic about a tube amp, and they basically, there's a bottom line about this emotion that the sound can create. It's like there's a difference in the feel and what it does to.
It's a feedback loop, isn't it?
Yeah.
For me, the electric guitar, it's almost a false moniker to call it the guitar as the instrument. The instrument for me is the guitar and the whole thing until it gets to the speaker.
Absolutely,
The speaker.
yeah.
That's electric guitar. It's not electric until you hear it.
Right.
And it can come out of a tube amp or whatever.
Yeah.
But it has to include the whole thing. And with a tube amp, it's not intangible, but as a player, it's easier as a player to feel it and to express yourself with these things than it is as a listener to understand what's going on.
For the listener, I think the listener doesn't
The
care.
audience, they don't care.
If it's this product and that,
No,
they
couldn't care
just
less.
feel and listen if the guitar player is happy,
Yes.
and you as the guitar player are in this feedback loop with your gear.
Yes.
And whatever makes you happy is good for you. You know,
Yes.
I mean, it's like
And on the flip side, if you're not having a good time,
it's bad for everybody.
yeah.
And therefore the responsibility for guitar players is to look for new gear. This is what we all do. And I mean, it's a natural thing. And I kind of enjoy this still to this day. And I discover things. Sometimes I have a phrasing in German that the music is built into a certain guitar for me. When I pick up a guitar and it inspires me to play in a certain way, it's like, you know, that kind of music, that the funk is built into this guitar, or the blues. This has a certain inspirational quality,
Okay.
and such guitar is worth buying.
Yes.
Because
there's music in it.
it's music for you.
Yeah.
Maybe the same guitar doesn't make you happy, or you know. So that's why we need all these different instruments with their different qualities. Okay, wait a minute. So this was my the future of tube amps thing. Um, every day we had our family photos with everybody with BluGuitar shirts, which is a nice thing because yeah, the people come here. Today we had a huge crowd. Maybe I can. Let's see. There's maybe a photo of them. Steve Fryette. Wait a minute. Oh, you know this YouTuber?
He looks like Glenn Fricker.
Yeah, this is Glenn Fricker for the metal guys, Sonic Drive Studios. Yeah, we had, you know, this kind of family photo.
That's a lovely idea.
Yeah, and what else? Then we have, is it here? I don't know. Here is, well, I pressed the wrong button maybe. Yeah, so you know, I bumped into all the German friends and Jimmy McGowan, who's, you know, M1 user playing the ABBA musical and more. You know this gentleman.
Ah, Brown.
Yeah.
And Emmanuel.
And Emmanuel, and here's me and John Brown. Yeah, he was on the way over there. And what else? Ah, by the way, this is...
I haven't seen, sorry, you're not seeing this. Sarah Longfield.
I haven't seen her either. And by the way, this is young Rudi Weinroth and yeah, Jack Gardner and Martin Miller.
Jack.
Yeah. What's going on? I switched on something here. I mean,
May I?
Yeah. You know, he's an expert when it comes to, yeah. Jack Gardner.
Well, Thomas, I've got a dinner to get to.
Yeah.
I
You
would
go
love
to
to
the
have a
dinner.
little rest
I
before I do
round
that.
this up because I will be on stage in 5 minutes. I will, because, yeah.
I'll stay here for 5 minutes so they can wait for me.
Okay. What else was important? Oh, there's Sasha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and yeah, he has a very cool hand-painted M1. And Kuddel from the Toten Hosen. Yeah. So, left-handed guitar player. Anyway, we have so many things going on. And there will be more tomorrow. Tomorrow I will do the big show of my original old amps with the AB switching system.
I love it. I love it when you do that.
And yeah, and that's my challenge and actually that's what I was thinking of this show. That's my most important thing at this show, to do that for me. You know, anything else is no. I want to do the AB thing in public, and I will show the guys how close we are, and I guess it will be like, okay, because I decided to stop working on the hardware because it's that good now. And this is what I want to prove. I want to prove it to people, but I mainly want to prove it to myself, you know? If the people go, okay, and then
And if they don't, then too late for that.
that's too late for that. I will drive home immediately after this, break up the booth and start working and keeping up the time. So, you know, tons of things. The list of people that I want to meet and probably cannot do is like the brothers Landgraf, Misha Mansour, Tosi and Abbasin. But I met Philip Sayce. Let's see if I make the full list by tomorrow night.
Hope you do. Toss on the finger.
Yeah. Just the last 2 minutes, I take the guys around the booth, and you get your dinner, and then I grab my guitar, and then I will go down and hey, Andy Ferris. Thanks for joining in. I mean, this was
absolute pleasure. You know, it was really relaxing.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed
we
talking to you.
had stools, we had chairs.
You remember when he fell over? That was really fun.
Yeah.
Sorry, Emmanuel. Thank you, brother.
Okay, so by the way, you can see Guitar Summit Blues Rock Masterclass with Thomas Blue is going on. So this is our headphone stage. and people have like 30 headphones. Here you will see our schedule, who is playing, and of course I played with Emmanuel, who's behind the camera here and there and anywhere, which is cool. Yeah, it's a bit messy after a trade show day, but this is where we are standing. Mercury, Iridium, Blue Box, little Behringer. Here are the amps for the AP comparison tomorrow. 6505 PV, something modern, high gain. My trustworthy Marshall Plexi from 69. I have older ones, but that's my best one because I use that amp since I was 17, slightly modded to my requirements by myself, and it's the amp that I recorded all my albums with. And then there's my trustworthy AC30, which is a Manfred Reckmeyer modded AC30 with a top boost and non-top boost switch. So I have both, and it's enhanced quality for the Sparkle high end. It's one of the coolest studio amps. So, and besides that, we have the other side of the stage or of the booth, which is here we have a few things to look at, like our nano tubes and some Valeska on bass, and my timetable and the test stations. Yep. So I guess the music has stopped. I will pack up and do it quick and dirty. I have that. I need a long speaker cable and my Strat, and I'm good to go. Long speaker cable, guitar cable maybe. It's a bit too short for me. Try to make an encore that takes a bit more time. Long speaker cable and one. Hey guys, I think I will say bye-bye for you for now. We have another live stream next Wednesday, the After Summit live stream, like the big recap, and I give you more information back then, because where's my guitar cable? Or shall I play wireless? See you. Bye-bye.